Your person's off with a third party right now, and that's it. That's what it is. Like, that's your reality right now. It's all encompassing. That's your world. Your person is off with a third party, and that's the energy I'm getting. Like, just that's it. End of story. This is the situation, and it's almost like the rest of your life has just gone to a standstill. So we're going to look at the energy of you, your person, and the third party. It's collective. Don't force it to fit. And if you want to book a personal, you can email me. My email address is right under my profile picture on my TikTok page. Okay, so these cards are shuffled, cut, and cleared. So let's look at this energy, because that's a message I got. There's a third party. End of story. Like, that's all you can think about right now. Here's you, the Star in reverse. Like, who you are, who your person is, what this relationship is about has completely just fallen apart. I feel like for some of you, you might have just been blindsided by this. Like, what? You're just like, well, what are you doing? Like, what happened? It feels like very sudden, and now it's just, this is just taken over. Here's your person, Devil in reverse. This is someone who lives in illusion, delusion, in their own little bubble, won't allow themselves to be confronted, may not even be speaking to you, don't want to deal with it. It's toxic. It's very toxic, and it creates obsession, and it creates trauma bonds with people, and they can be very emotionally draining and abusive, and that's what I feel like you're dealing with. And so while it may not have been a happy relationship, I feel like you certainly didn't see this coming. Like, boom, they're just gone, like a magician. They're toxic. There's a third party. The third party is trying to isolate your person. If you're not hearing from your person, it's because a third party is demanding that they don't contact you or reach out to you. Because now these two are in this little toxic bubble. So before you were in the bubble, and now the third person's in there. The third party is in that bubble with them. A lot of you, I feel like, may be getting ghosted. This is you, the Ten of Swords. Painful ending, the hurt, the betrayal, the lies. Like, this is why I started the reading the way I did, because that's the way I did, because that's just the energy where, like, end of story. My person's off with a third party. Like, what? What's going on? Like, I didn't see this happening, and I don't understand, and I'm not getting any explanations. They won't talk to me. That's the energy here, and it's horrible, and you don't deserve that. And healthy, enlightened people don't do this. Toxic, narcissistic people who don't give a shit about anybody but themselves and only about what they want do this kind of bullshit. Here's your person. Your person's not very good with money. I feel like you may have bankrolled this operation. They're not good at getting their own things. They can't handle their own business. They probably can't even do their own taxes. Okay? Can't do their own paperwork. Always broke. Can't hang on to money to save their life. Constantly scraping. And so this is someone who's always looking for more. They're always reaching for something more than what they have. So it's never good enough. So no matter how hard you work for this person, you can't fulfill them. They're scraping. This is someone who scrapes at life, literally. So it's no surprise that they would see what they think might be a better opportunity and jump. Queen of Swords for the third party. Okay, so we have a nasty third party here who would fight for your person and I say let the third party have them, but this is a nasty Queen of Swords. They knew about you. This Queen of Swords knew about you, didn't care, got your person where they want them. They're both toxic. And now it's trying to isolate your person from you, doesn't want your person talking to you, doesn't care if you're over here hurting. They're both toxic. Oh, they're going to destroy each other. I know you're in pain, but trust me, this is going to turn out to be a blessing in disguise for you. I can feel it. Here's you, Knight of Cups. For some of you, this person may be still keeping you hanging on a little. So, okay, so we have a mixed crowd here. Some of you, ghosted. You haven't heard anything, you can't get an answer, and some of you, it's almost like they're giving you just enough to stay confused. Like, wait, are you coming home? What do you mean? Like, what does that mean? That's what I'm getting. What does that mean? Like, you can't interpret what they're saying to you, so it's almost like they don't want to completely let you go, but they're over here. Five of Cups in reverse. Your person has no remorse here. So this is someone who's emotionally bankrupt. They don't care. right? We're talking about someone who's very toxic, who lives from their ego, who lives from that dark place where it's a constant, they're just on this constant quest to fill their needs. It's like a vampire. And they're just going to suck the life and the money and the things and the food and the energy and the laundry and whatever. I mean, these are like resource vampires out of whoever they're with. And they don't feel bad about it. They justify it. They justify it. Knight of Swords in reverse. Your person has ended up with a third party who actually may be more toxic than them. We have the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords in reverse here. This is a third party I feel like actually could say, for some of you, like, don't talk to her, and your person won't. It's like they may have met their match over here. This would be karma, wouldn't it? Karma, karma, karma. To end up, have this kind of toxic energy, end up in a relationship with someone who's more toxic than they are. This third party is very vicious. That's the word I'm getting. Very vicious. Here's you, Queen of Wands. See, you have the lighter energy. You have that energy of someone who can create magic, who helps people, who has good ideas. You have ambition. You have drive. You're not out to hurt anyone. You have to keep that part of you and understand that you didn't deserve any of this, but you are better off without this. And I know it's hard because when you get blindsided like this, you don't know which way to turn. You don't know what the next step is. Are they coming back? If they're still contacting you, it's more confusing. You can't make a decision. This is where you're going to have to start using some resources like videos and books and learn more about toxic relationships. Learn more about these breaking up in a situation where you're blindsided or where they've cheated on you, so that you can start a healing journey. Because either way, you've got to heal from this, because your boundaries need to go back up, because this is a kind of person who will keep you hanging on in the side position for years if you let them. Here's your person, Seven of Cups. Okay, so this person likes the stage. This person likes to have all the attention, all eyes on them, and they don't want to be seen as the bad guy here, I'm getting. You may be, these third parties have been told, a smear campaign has started for some of you. These third parties may even feel like they're rescuing your person, like they're taking them under their wing, and let me dust you off because this person over here, was horrible to you. That's what I'm getting here. Like, this is someone who wants to play the victim and who wants to have all the attention. And now they found a third party who's as toxic than they are and will buy into that narrative and actually feels, or may have been told, that you're horrible and abusive and all of that. And listen, the energy doesn't lie. I can feel your energy here. If this is your reading, that's not you. But they're going to say what they're going to say. This is you, 10 of Wands in reverse. The burden. This person leaving your life is such a huge burden off of you, I feel like. Even that you love this person, you've done everything you could, and they still did this to you and put 10 swords in your back, and 10-10 may be significant for you. And I feel like this is a sign, okay? So 2 10s, 10-10. This is a sign from Spirit, like your burdens are over. If you heal from this and you realize that, you know what, there's 10 of these toxic people on every street corner. There's nothing special about this person, and these two actually should be together because the world's safer if they just stay in a relationship. Your burdens are gone. This is your freedom card here. And here's your person. They're being isolated. I knew it. I knew it. They both have the Hermit. These two are going to isolate together because they are so toxic. And your person's under this narrative here with this third party. Is like, it's just you and me against you. And you're just sitting here trying to figure out what happened. They're going to destroy each other. You should let that happen. This is a karmic lesson waiting to happen. And I feel like for both your person and the third party, this karmic lesson needed to happen. It's time. And here's the third party. 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this third party's got their claws out. Look at the claw. Can't make it out. And you just need to stay away from both of them. I say block them. I say start getting some resources about healing, about narcissism, about toxic people, about how they operate, because I can feel your energy, and I know you're confused and you don't know which way to turn, and I know you got blindsided, but listen, this is your freedom card. Take it.